Well, we do Halloween a little differently at our house, and that's mostly due to the fact originally because we were on a street that lent itself to it. We live on a street called Sleepy Hollow, and so the MO on the street has always been you do something big and scary for Halloween. And of course, we came in as Christians going, man, we don't want to be the scary house or anything like that, but we do also not want to be the house that just draws the blinds and says, move on from here. People are literally coming to our door. Gospel opportunities are right at our doorstep, and we thought, how can we leverage that? And so for us, the answer was, we don't want to be the scary house. We want to be the generous house. And so we started doing that about 4 years ago or so. And from about 4 years ago to present, every person who comes through this door right here gets a king-size candy bar. And it doesn't matter how many people come, we give them that. And it has been so cool to see all that God's done with that.
What we do here on Halloween is a lot of work. We have a lot going on. There's a prayer room upstairs where people are praying for requests coming in from the front. It takes about 6 to 8 people just to manage handing out candy, refilling bins for the front door, restocking and refilling and just greeting people. We have a whole welcome team down front that's meeting parents. There's a prayer table down there where people can turn in prayer requests. And so this is definitely not something that we could do by ourselves. We tried the first year or two, and it was a lot of work. And so now to have our home group through Stonegate Help has made this really go from something that is just average to almost an event that our neighbors and community look forward to coming to every year. And that's really our hope, is that people want to be here, they want to hang out, and they associate with Jesus the kindness and generosity that we're extending on this night.
There have just been 100 different things that we've seen as graces in the years that we've started doing this sort of generosity campaign for Halloween. I think of the folks who have come to our door, just who live in our neighborhood, who have heard about what we do. They've been blessed by the generosity. They've been blessed by some conversations they've had with either me or Kelly down front at our house. And they actually have come back to our doorstep 6 months later. This actually just happened not too long ago. A family came to our doorstep, knocked on the door, and just said, "Where do you go to church?" And I was very confused because I didn't know who they were. And they said, "We came for Halloween last year and loved getting to talk to you and your wife, and we just want to know how we can get involved in your church family." And so actually their daughter has been coming with us to church lately, and it's just been so great to see God use that. Another thing that happened just last year was at the front of our steps. I got in a conversation with some of our college guys, and this young guy who came up who was trick-or-treating, and we talked for about an hour, and it led into sort of gospel conversations, and by the end of it, this young 15-year-old guy said yes to Jesus, yes to the gospel, yes to trusting in him for his righteousness. It was this amazing thing that happened, and we've stayed in contact with him since then. And so just grace after grace like that of folks starting to recognize this house and the activities here with our home group as being something that God is up to. And I think it's been a really special thing.